Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Hi, YouTube. This is your girl, Sandra, aka Simply Love, and I'm in the house today to do your reading for the mid-month until the end of the month of November. Apologize for being late. As I told everyone on each sign, I've had some personal things going on, sickness in the family, other things going on as well. I was even sick for a minute, okay? But I'm still rolling, okay? I'm gonna get all these done out for the rest of them out for you today and prepare myself for October's readings, okay? Thank you all who came on, who are newcomers. I see the channel growing. I see you guys, all your beautiful, wonderful comments. I really appreciate that. Just want to let you guys know also when it comes to these general readings, which are just general, how you get out of a newspaper. Look, if they're not talking about you, then it's not you. But if they are saying something, reaching out to you, they're trying to reach out to you to give you some information. And we have to, face our demons someday. Somehow, someday, sometime, some way, we have to come to terms with ourselves. So we can be what? A better person. So we can do what? Experience love. Because that's all we're here on earth for, to experience love. Okay, so this is how Sandra Simply Loves doing her tarot reading. Whatever anybody else wants to do, that's what they want to do, because we're all different. We all have our own way of doing things. So I'm going to be shuffling offline for the simple reason that I decided to let Spirit take control of the cards, and it takes a while to shuffle and for them to pluck out one by one, or two, sometimes two comes out. So that's how I'm gonna do that, because if I don't do it that way, you're gonna be here, God knows how long, and that's just wasting both of our times. So that's the only reason why I'm doing that, until otherwise Spirit tell me to do different, okay? And another thing Spirit is explained to me as well as I'm going on with my readings is that we're not going to look at readings as being negative. What they told me and relayed to me is that all these things are blockages. If things are coming up, they're just trying to communicate with you, because Spirit loves you. Your ancestors love you. Your family members love you. Anybody who passed across to the other side, who sees everything and knows all now, and they want to pass that knowledge on to you through me, people like myself and others. They're just giving you the messages. It has nothing to do with us personally. And we have nothing to do with doing anything to you personally until you get a personal private reading. And that's not even have anything to do with the reader. It's just got to do with the messages that we're asking your Most High to give you. Some direction, some meaning, some purpose in life. So you can what? Be happy and experience love. So what we're doing here with Simply Loves, if you don't like it, hey, that's all I can tell you. It's all going to be about not negativity, but just blockages and how we can deal with this. And we're using Spirit. If you have anything to say about it, talk to your Most High God, your spirit guides, your family members, all those who is involved with these readings that I do on my channel. Okay? So thank you all so much for listening. Now let's get it on for the sign of Pisces. General reading, so none of the court cards are could be male or female, because we have both watching, okay? And it is just general, so let's get it. You start out with the Five of Swords, with a bunch of fighting, some inner turmoil, some outside interferences. Something's going on, Pisces, in your life. Five of Swords. Could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra that you may be tied up with. Actually, I'm sorry, this is a card of like defeat. Somebody feels defeated. Somebody wants to give up, because somebody always wants the upper hand. Okay? That's what that means. It's an endless battle with this person. That's what I'm hearing. See those clouds up in the sky there? You see this person here with all people just walk, whoever this person is, if it's you or if it's somebody around you, people just walk away from this selfish person here who is very selfish and think nothing of their self, and everything has to go their way. So that causes people to be defeated. Feel defeated. They make people feel defeated, and they just walk away from them. You see them two people in the background just walking away from, like, take your freaking swords, and everything else that go with it, because I'm not going to sit up here and argue and fuss and fight with you about something that you're in denial about, okay? That's what I'm picking up. Next card we have here is Judgment. Judgment is a major arcana card. Some of you could be dealing with Judgment. Sorry. I don't even know if that's major justice judgment. Could be a Sagittarius. But anyway, this is talking about adhering to the call of the spirit. Spirit God is trying to deliver a message to a lot of you Pisces. It's time to listen. It's time to listen. It's time to connect back with spirit. So you can get the messages or whatever they're calling out to you for. It's a wake-up call. Whatever it is, it's a wake-up call. It's time to wake up. It's time for you to hear and try to cover your eyes your ears like you don't hear anything, because whatever it is, they're trying to deliver the message to you. This right here is a definite blockage. Okay? And spirit is trying to tell you what that blockage is and what to do about it. But you have to listen. Judgment is listening, heeding to the call. A lot of times it means, time to heal yourself. Time to face facts. Time to face your demons, okay? Now we got the King of Pentacles. This is the actual court card, so it is a person. So it could be the king or the queen, depending on who's watching the video. So this king here is someone who has their stuff together, okay? They're a man's man or a woman's woman. They remind me of someone who who is independent. They may be by themselves, or they could be partnered up with someone as well. But this could be the person that we're talking about in this reading. This could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, okay? Sun, moon, or rising, because we're reading for sun, moon, and rising signs. This person does focus a lot on money. They're very practical and analytical. Okay? They're always in their head. They plan things ahead of time. They're a planner. And they definitely govern the money. So they're really good with money. This person could have their own business, or somebody that has some type of high status in a business. Could have met somebody at your job for some of you. Now, what we got next is the Page of Swords, but the Page of Swords is in reverse. We're talking about Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy. So it could be sun, moon, or rising. The Page of Swords is in reverse, so somebody's holding back on some information, okay? And it could be this king or queen. And you're going to have to you're going to have to listen to your spirit in order to understand what information that they're holding back on, or they're cutting off communication. I'm hearing that too. This person's cutting off all communications. They don't want to talk, or you are cutting off communications from this person. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to hear from them. The next card we have up is the Hermit, and it's because you got a lot of thinking to do. If it's not you, it's the other person. They got a lot to think about. They're going inside. They're shutting themselves off from the world, and they are trying to gather their thoughts together. That's what the Hermit does. The Hermit represents the sign of a Virgo. So some of you could be dealing with a Virgo in general, but doesn't necessarily have to be. But this is someone who thinks before they act. They are in silent mode right now. They ain't got too much to say, all right? Because they're being the Hermit right now. They may be spiritually connecting themselves with spirit. They may be trying to seek out answers. They got a lot to think about. It's a card of somebody thinking, going inside themselves, and shutting people out while they're doing this. So the next card you have is the Nine of Wands, Pisces. Some of you, very little, I'm hearing, you may hear about somebody who is shut down, who's in prison or jail. For some of you, I'm hearing that whatever it is that you've been dealing with, you had a lot of things going on in the past, because those rods in the background shows your battles, but you're in front of those wands. I'm sorry. You're in front of those, so you defeated those battles, whatever battles that you've been going through with a particular loved person in your life, or wife or husband, whatever it may be. And you got one more wand there, so they're saying just go ahead on and persevere. Keep moving. Don't let nothing get you down. All right? Do it with passion and love. You may have been hurt. There may have been a situation that hurt you. Maybe there's a loved one that you know that, like I said, may be incarcerated. For very little of you on that. I'm feeling like for some of you, you got the Two of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy. So either this is you or someone around you who has to make a decision, but they're not doing it. Again, it's a card of somebody shutting down and, you know, turning off. They just turn it. It's like somebody turned the TV off. They don't want to hear no more. They don't want to hear nothing. Why? They're cutting off communication and everything. They're just shutting down. And they're thinking about what a choice. You know, they're at their crossroads. They have to figure things out. And this could be your energy saying that, you know, maybe you need to take them blindfolders off and, you know, put your swords down and listen, because you got judgment. It's trying to tell you something. They're screaming at you. Wake up. Wake up call. What are you going to do? You're going to sit here and continue to be crossed and closing your eyes to the fact of things that you already know about because you've been fully warned? Or are you going to just, you know, put your swords down, take the blindfolds off, and face what it needs, face whatever it is you need to face when it comes to a relationship or a partnership or a marriage? Because this is emotional, and it's not like you don't know, because there's a full moon in that card, and all full moons tell me things are illuminated. You can see, but you refuse to, for some of you, and you're crossing yourself like, I ain't saying nothing and I don't want to see nothing. Somebody's stuck, but there has to be a decision made, and the only way to do that is to lay your swords down, let go and let God, because all it's doing is causing, this is blockages here. Nothing negative. It's just blockages. It's causing you aggravation where you can't sleep, anxieties. Somebody could be on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Worrying, being worrisome, because, you know, swords are a card of, you know, your mental thoughts, how you're feeling. This person's crying. And it's at night. Look, you can see the moon. You can see it's dark out there, and there's clouds out there too. And them swords is like, you know, all up on top of your head. Some of y'all might be in some kind of illusional state or delusional. It's something that you can't get over. You're crying every single day. So you gotta, you know, you need some counseling or something here to get over this blockage. That's all it is. It's a blockage. Some of you need your own personal private reading to see where this is going to go, or see what's happened if it resonated with you, okay? So thank you for listening to that reading. Scorpio, let's go on to some more messages. There was 3 of them fell out. No. And you got the card of awakening, okay? Let me bring you back to what the awakening is talking about. You already had it in your reading. Another thing, awakening is, you know, taking them things from around your eyes and putting your swords down. Another card of awakening here that came up in your reading is judgment. Judgment is a wake-up call, all right? They're sounding their horns, they're blowing, they're like giving you all kinds of signals and signs and everything. So it's time to awake yourself. It's time to come into reality, face reality, see it for what it really is, and deal with it. You know, and ask your spirit guides to help you. Okay, next we're moving on to Simply Love's affirmation oracle cards. Here they go. They are mine. I made them myself. Thank you all who purchased. And if you want to purchase them, you're more than welcome to. You know how to get in touch with me, okay? All the information is listed below. Hello. Getting tired. Simply Love getting tired. Okay, there we go. It fell out. What it says, find your reflection. Find your reflection. Find who you are. Find out what you want. Ask Spirit to help you. Come to terms with yourself. Stop trying to be in denial about something that's going on around you that your spirit guides are clearly trying to help you out with. Oh, I'm going to give you some love with love oracle cards, okay? Let's see what your love... Wow, you see that pop out like that? That's what I love. Spirit take control, not me. That's what your card looks like, your front of your scroll. That's the back of your scroll. So let's read and see what it has to say for you when it comes to love. Okay. Okay, Pisces. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. It's all about love. I keep telling y'all that it's all about love. The other side is about love. So create your love that you have here. Ain't nothing that you physically that you got is going to go with you. But I tell you what, the memories that you create in this world is going to go with you. So be careful of what memories you store up in this bank here, because when you leave, it's going with you. Make sure it's positive. Make sure that you connected to spirit so you can create those good memories and leave with those, and it'll last for eternity. So thank you all so much, Pisces, for listening. And thank you all who are new to my channel. Welcome. Thank you all for your lovely, beautiful comments that I've been reading. I really am excited and I'm so thankful for that. Thank you all who made your t-shirt purchases, the card purchases. These I put a lot of hard work and effort into, and I appreciate you guys appreciating it. I do have another surprise coming up, but I'll throw that on you later. All right, so you guys take care. Have a wonderful holiday, and thank you so much. And remember that love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. We'll all find that out. Take care. Bye.